Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a so don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning.
GM, sorry about that, everybody. Welcome to the GM show. It is a solo show today. Mr. Take Profits is on the road today. He will be hopefully tuning in at some point to tell us that the number is going down. As always, he's always got the number go down alpha for us. But today we got plenty to talk about. This is the crypto and NFT morning news show. Of course, what is the news with Blur? Oh boy, Kenza. Yeah, don't worry. We're getting into Blur. Don't worry. And Beanie. Oh yeah, the Beanie guy. I know. I actually wasn't going to cover the Beanie guy because we didn't get a whole lot. But you know what? Okay, we're going to get into the show. Dikenzas, you just came in and you just, the producer came into the show and just totally railroaded us. As he likes to do. But anyway, we're going to just chill ourselves real quick. gmtv.lol. This is where you can check out the kimono indicator. It's an all-in-one indicator. Shows you trend, momentum, volatility, volume. Has 10 built-in indicators. It's free right now. If you join the Discord, it won't be free for much longer. You'll have to own one of our NFTs. Speaking of which, GM bots are coming. These are NFT on Solana and Ethereum. They have shared utility. It's going to be holder-only Discord channels. You'll get access to the kimono, so it will be gated off. And there will be a holder-only stream. I have confirmed with Mr. Take Profits that we will be doing a second hour of the GM show for holders only. So that's your exciting news there, Dikenza. There you go. There is plenty of excitement, though. While the number goes sideways and then down and then sideways some more. The alarm clock smart contract is being exploited on Ethereum. This is a developing story. This was pointed out by Peck Shield. They have confirmed that an active exploit that makes use of huge gas prices to game the transaction request core contract for reward at the cost of the original owner of the transaction. In fact, the exploit pays the 51% of the profit to the miner. Hence, this huge MEV boost reward. I guess there's a handful of people already exploiting this. Yeah, 24 hackers at the time of that tweet had been looking to rob transaction owners by calling the transaction cancel function. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around how this works, but I guess the transaction fee is then sent to the caller. Wait, the transaction fee then sent to the caller was very high compared to what the original transaction owners would have received if they requested the refund. As can be seen above, the purpose of the cancel function is to compute the owner's gas costs and add a constant of $85,000 to that amount to refund them. Consequently, the hacker does not need to use more than $70,355 in gas to receive a refund greater than the original transaction fee. After that, they can pocket the difference. So if you can figure that math equation out, good luck. Someone tried to explain it to us plebs. A recycling center offers a refund on returned cans, but instead of 5 cents a can, they offer 5 cents plus a 1% minimum wage per can. The scammer claims the wage is really high. They get huge reward, pay some to the government, and recycling center gets drained of funds. So that's kind of how it goes. Not an actual alarm clock. This is a function in Ethereum contracts to execute transactions at certain times. So yes, our sleep schedules are safe, but our funds are not safe. It's okay though, because Fidelity is rolling out Ethereum trading and custody. Is ETH about to turn bullish? We'll see. We'll see. Traditional investors getting into the game. The firm has noted that the decision to allow access to Ethereum comes after the successful merge, and customers will be able to, thank God for the merge, customers will be able to buy, sell, and transfer the assets starting October 28th, Fidelity said in an email to investors, as shared by crypto proponent Bruce Fenton. I have no idea who that is. With the Ethereum merge completed, many investors are looking at ETH through a new lens. Oh, yes, it's all efficient and beautiful and fast, and the gas fees are... Oh! I was trying to buy an NFT yesterday, and I kept waiting for the gas fees to come down, and it just felt like they never came down. It's okay. It's okay. Especially when it's like I'm buying a $25 NFT. It's just still hurts me to pay then $40 in gas fees. That just really hurts the soul. 4,400 crypto investors are hunting down Do Kwon as the South Korean national continues with his Houdini act to evade capture. Frustration grows among investors who lost a fortune after the May Terra crash that wiped out $40 billion from the market in a matter of days. So I guess retail investors are banding together in a large-scale manhunt. They're coordinating via Discord, and they're calling themselves the UST Restitution Group, or URG. They now actively follow every little bit of detail and information as to where the Interpol red noticed crypto top honcho might be. I guess one of these investors is even going to be flying to Dubai. He believes he has a 50% chance of finding Do Kwon there. There's lots of speculation about where Do Kwon might be. Apparently Dubai, Russia, Azerbaijan, Seychelles, or Mauritius. I've always had a hard time pronouncing that place. Are some of the places where Do Kwon might be hiding now based on clues gathered by URG members. I think we need to go check out that URG Discord group and go just see what they're saying. I actually didn't know that this was even a thing. So yes, one of the members, Kang Hyung Suk, is flying to Dubai. I don't think you'd want the vigilante crowd mob to find you if I were Do Kwon. That's just my personal feelings. But, you know, he's probably in a safe house guarded by many dogs, vicious dogs. That's at least what I would start saying if I was Do Kwon. I'd be like, you don't want to come find me. I have vicious dogs surrounding me 24 hours a day. Why doesn't he just disappear and get surgery? Maybe he is. He could, yeah, maybe he could get, you know, like, could do trans surgery. He could become a woman. Probably pretty easily. I think that's like a common surgery now, but maybe he's not dedicated enough to sacrifice the body. Who knows? We'll see. Go be more dedicated, Do Kwon. Be more dedicated. Magic Eden COO is calling the 0% royalties a prisoner's dilemma. And, you know, I think this is not a bad take because, you know, obviously this article just talks about how everybody was pissed when Magic Eden announced last week that they were switching to the optional royalty model and that people could choose what percentage they wanted to give creators. And of course, everyone was mad. And, you know, the company accounts for 86% of the volume on Solana. So it definitely has an effect. But the Magic Eden COO, oh God, I can't pronounce that. Zoosun Zed Yin told the block in an interview that that this is essentially a prisoner's dilemma. He's saying that in the absence of technically enforceable solutions at the protocol level, so like at the blockchain contract level, except like Solana uses applications, so it's not even like smart contracts. It's a little weird. But with the absence of technically enforceable solutions at the protocol level, things would continue to trend basically toward optional royalties anyway. And I think, in Magic Eden's case specifically, they were starting to get some of their market share eaten up by these alternative marketplaces that were allowing the 0% royalties. So I think they felt the pressure to remain competitive. So, that's what they're doing. Of course, they're implementing now other tools and stuff, trying to appease everybody. It's like Mr. Take Profit said yesterday, you can't please everybody. And when you try, things get messy. And I feel like that's kind of how things are over there at Magic Eden. It's getting a little messy. It's like they've got, optional royalties, but then for creators, got this expanding suite of tools to punish those who do 0% royalties. So it's a mess, yo. And that brings me to Blur. Blur is a new marketplace on the Ethereum blockchain, and they have launched yesterday, and they're celebrating by doing care packages that contain Blur tokens. So I guess if you go and you use their platform, you list on the marketplace, that you can get one of these airdrop packages over the next 14 days. You can claim it. There's 3 tiers. And I actually saw Dickensis, our very own Dickensis, our producer. He got some of these uncommon. And I thought, when I heard uncommon, I was like, oh man, you got some like kind of decently rare ones. But no, uncommon is the most common, which is very strange. But there's uncommon, rare, and legendary. They're also giving away packages on Twitter. So this is what is Blur, right? It's a real-time marketplace and aggregator combined, which facilitates sweeping, listing across marketplaces, sniping listings, and portfolio management. Here it is. I like the Tron vibes, gives me Tron vibes, and I like the Tron vibes. And I guess my wallet wasn't connected here. Oh yeah, it was. Okay. So yeah, it's quick, it's snappy. I like that. It's a very minimal interface, but we don't need fancy interfaces. Yes, it is kind of ugly, but in a beautiful way. For me, I actually really like the interface, and the little bit of messing around I did on here was very satisfying. Indeed. There were some projects I couldn't find listed here. They were the ones that I had been rugged the hardest on, and I wanted to try listing all my rugged projects. But I do kind of like that. Here's my this is my really bad portfolio on this wallet, guys, so don't look too hard. But I like how snappy things are. It's just very simple to use and very quick to use. I can go put my Dickensis. If I want, I can list one of my rare Dickensis here very quickly, very easily. And now this is what when I saw this, I was like, is this the same thing like that Magic Eden's doing, where you can do 0% royalties? Like I can change the royalty here. I could give 10% royalties if I really thought Dickensis deserved that, or I can do 0. So I think this is bringing some of that same functionality over here to the Ethereum blockchain. So I don't know how people are feeling about that. I like this. Oh, what? So you can't list on X2, Y2, but you can list on LooksRare and OpenSea here, which is also quite nice. Quite nice. Let's go look. We'll just do see, I love just how quick it's snappy. The other thing is like when you go to list, I love how I can just do floor price. I can just list it at floor real quick. I can floor my rare Dickensis if I want. Yeah, just really cool. You can ladder them in if you have multiples. So I like this interface. I'm a big fan of this interface. I hope that this catches on and that people are really using this, because I like I like it. I approve, and it's got some nice data down here about the price of ETH. It's just it's a nice marketplace. So let's see what the chat's saying here. Lo-fi sites, yes, lo-fi. I like that. Let's call this lo-fi. Do it, but you sacrifice Blur. Emmy gives you no incentive. See, yeah, Magic Eden. I have seen people speculating that Magic Eden may start to have a token that they give to incentivize people to pay royalties and to also kind of do a revenue sharing thing where, you know, their 2 or 2.5% royalty that Magic Eden charges kind of helps, you know, soften that blow a little bit. Kansas says insulting. I'm assuming you're insulted by the fact that I was listing my rare Dekenza at the floor with 0% royalties. I'm just kidding. I would never do that to you, Dekenza. I'm holding on to my Dekenza to 0. That's kind of my Dekenza thesis is that we shall hold till 0 until it is no more. Moonbirds has teamed up with Infinite Objects for gold nesting rewards. What are Infinite Objects, you might ask? It's a good question. Here you go. These are Infinite Objects. These are those cool framed NFTs that you've probably seen around before. And I think that they're going to be giving these framed NFTs to the Gold Nest members. People who have been nesting for a long time are going to get this cool framed Moonbird. So, you know, that's fun. That's fun. It's better than socks. I will say this is better than socks for sure. I applied for these, but they don't support JS. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Oh, so you tried to get Dekenzas on Infinite Objects? Oh, that's sad. See, this would be an ideal use case. But what you could do is just, you know, now they sell really nice, super expensive, essentially monitors that are like frames. You can get those. You can put them up on your wall, and then you can just display whatever effing JPEG you want. So take that, Infinite Objects. And they were supposed to let people print their own NFTs. That's fascinating. You know, we well, I shouldn't say too much, but we were experimenting with turning our Dekenzas into puzzles, because that's about the most boomer thing you could do with your NFT. But I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed about it. Have you guys heard of Urbit? I'm starting to mess around with Urbit. I'm starting to warm up to this and like this idea. This is like your own personal computer instance, which I find very fascinating. It took me a little bit to wrap my head around Urbit. And then after I wrapped my head around it, then it has taken me even longer to actually dive deeper into it. But I'm starting to see more and more about this, and I want to mess around with it. Urbit is a new kind of computer that you own completely in ways that matter: networking, identity, and data. We realized that in order to fix the internet, we had to build a new computer from scratch. This project has been around for a long time. Here they said, you know, good thing we started over a decade ago. It has been around for a long time. And this is on the Ethereum network. What's kind of interesting is you have what they call planets. There's also different levels of this, but kind of the main identity is you buy a planet. And then this can be booted up. These planets can be booted up, and they're essentially a little like computer on the network that you own. And then you can, I accidentally closed the tab. You can then run applications on it, and you can host it wherever you want. You can host it on your own server. You can host it on your own machine. You can host it on a cloud server, and you're running like your own little computer. It has its own operating system, its own programming language. They give grants they have bounties and grants for developers that are making different applications on top of it. And you can also network. You can have groups. So this is kind of a decentralized operating system, ecosystem, computing ecosystem that I have barely really scratched the surface. Now, there was a demo because I was going to buy my Urbit. I was going to buy my Urbit planet yesterday, like I was saying, but then I got blocked up by. I just got scared away by, of course, the gas fee. The gas fee was quite high when I was going to do this. So I'm going to do this today, and I think we're going to do more of a deep dive on Urbit tomorrow. So, oh yeah, here we go. Let's launch a moon. This gives you kind of a quick just overview of kind of what you're looking at when you get in here. So you got a terminal. It's very tech. It's for tech savvy people, which I kind of like. You know, there's a barrier, but you can have groups and little apps that run in here. It's very still pretty basic, but I know that there's more apps coming and that people are building over here on Urbit, and there's like a very active community. It's got its own podcast with a lot of listeners. So this is something I want to get a little bit more into because I haven't looked too deep into it. And yes, exactly, Dekenza, a personal computer on the Ethereum blockchain. Why is there a Bitcoin tile? That's a good guess. What is this? So this is a Bitcoin app that's running on here. So in order to use the Bitcoin wallet, so it's a Bitcoin wallet app, you need to set up a provider node. Provider node is an Urbit ship which maintains a synced Bitcoin ledger. So anyway, as you can see, there's like it's like learning a whole new operating system because that's kind of what it is. And yeah, it's interesting. So the basic thing is you have an ID, okay, and your ID is on the Ethereum blockchain. You can actually buy these IDs on here. Let me just pull this up. You can buy these IDs on OpenSea even. And you can also get, so the planets are the IDs. There's like galaxies generate planets. So you can actually buy like the bigger galaxies and generate planets and then sell those. But this is on the on OpenSea right here. So you can buy these IDs, and then the ID you boot it up into like you have a self-hosted computer wherever you want it, and you use your ID to essentially as the login and the identity of the machine and the computer. Now you can sort these by which ones have been booted or unbooted. If it's been booted, you have to like go through like a little bridge process to essentially wipe the identity clean. You can also check if if one of your if your ID that you're looking at has been booted already. Like let's go. Well, these have all not been booted. So anyway, I'm gonna get a little bit more into it, and I will report back once I know a little bit more. But I'm just fascinated by this whole idea for sure. Yes, Dolph says I still don't see why I would want this, and what's the point? I think so. These are great questions that I don't have great answers for yet. I do think part of the pitch is that this is like an uncensorable network where you can't be taken off the network because you own your own infrastructure, right? You can you get your identity on the blockchain. Your NFT can't be taken off the blockchain, and you can self-host your operating system and your groups. And I think a lot of people see this as like a decentralized computer in a way, or a decentralized network of computers and of identities. So there's like these groups, which I have not gotten into the groups at all. But you could make, like, for example, you could make a group. People could join your group, and there's no way of really kicking people off of this platform, which is kind of interesting. But again, like, I'm very new to this, and I haven't had a lot of time to dig deep into the documentation yet. And there's actually kind of quite a bit of stuff on. How do I get back to the main website? Let's go here. Let's go back to Urbit. So We think the internet can't be saved. The way things are going, Megacorp will always control our apps and services because we can no longer run them ourselves. The only way out of this mess is a completely new platform that's owned and controlled by its users. New operating system and peer-to-peer network that's simple by design, built to last forever, 100% owned by its users. Under the hood, Urbit is a clean slate software stack, compact enough that an individual developer can understand and control it completely. We built this new stack to give people a single integrated tool for communicating and building communities, a tool they can trust, control, and extend to their liking. Want to do away with the terrible user experience of the current Frankenstack of apps and services that we all use today. Urbit is designed to become an effective, customizable productivity tool for collaborators and a calm, non-invasive communication tool for friends and families. Probably sounds crazy. Anyway, so get more into it here if you're interested. But yeah. That's the Urbit overview. Did you hear about the NFT images getting dropped because someone hit the IPFS domain with Google's safe browsing reports? Oh man, I did not hear about that. That's fascinating. Yeah, the IPFS thing, man, it's you know, they're like, these images are going to be, you know, forever stored. It's like, well, not really. I mean, these are still, this is infrastructure being ran by somebody, and somebody's paying for the server space, right? So I don't know. Take that with what you will. Give me a bare metal dedicated server any day. Nice. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, I think the moral of that story really there is that, you know, you are, you know, we are all dependent on all this infrastructure, right? And if you're dependent on someone else's infrastructure that you don't own, things can happen to it. That's all I'll really say. You know, a lot of different things can happen to the different infrastructure tech companies that like these IPFS companies, right? So I am not even really good at like I don't know a lot about how IPFS works in the back end, right? I've uploaded images to IPFS and stuff like that, but I haven't really dug into how IPFS is structured in the back end and what makes IPFS better than just like hosting images on Amazon Web Services. I mean, I would assume these are all stored on a server, probably Google servers or Amazon servers anyway, these IPFS companies. I don't know enough about IPFS, but it's got to be stored on a server somewhere. Somebody owns that server. Somebody controls that server. And if it's not you, well, then you are trusting the people that are running it. That's my little rant on that. Should we? Yeah, let's do. Let's go to intermission real quick. I'm gonna refill my water, and then we're gonna get a little bit more deeper into the NFT segment. We'll also check out the charts and all that good stuff. Yes, Abdul, please give us your shiz coin. Mute. That's what it's called. Okay, we will pull up Mute and we'll take a look at it right on the other side of the what am I doing here? On the other side of the intermission. Thanks. Stick around, guys.
نعتمد بحول الله اليوم استراتيجية صندوق الاستثمارات العامة وتحقيق مفهوم التنمية الشاملة والمستدامة في مختلف القطاعات التقليدية والحديثة. خلال 5 سنوات القادمة، وذلك انطلاقا من أن الصندوق الاستثمارات العامة لا يعد ذراع استثمارية المملكة العربية السعودية فحسب، بل محركا أصيلا لتنويع الاقتصاد وخلق الوظائف.
I only do high leverage. Max bidding.
ينظر إلى القطاع الخاص بوصفه الشريك الأهم.
I don't pay nothing.
من خلال 13 قطاعا.
It's a fake money.
Bitcoin system is so perfect.
Someone buy me a ticket to go to El Salvador. Better believe it.
You know what an NFT stands for?
Not at all.
No. Okay. No, all good. That's it. Do you know what an NFT stands for?
No, if I'm being honest, no.
Okay. That's okay.
Sorry.
That's good. Do you know what an NFT stands for?
No.
You don't?
I don't know.
Okay. That's okay. Do you know what an NFT stands for?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's really bad weather we're having.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's awful.
What the fuck is going on? Why? Who are you? What do you want?
Nothing. I'm just saying hi.
What the fuck is wrong with your mouth?
May have fumbled fidenzas and missed out on generational wealth like a bozo. You know what? It's not too late to FOMO into Dikenzas. The big and beautiful generative peen art you can put in your wallet or on your wall. No roadmap, no utility, just dicks.
รู้กินเหล้าเลิกเหล้าทำงานเก็บเงินทำงานเก็บเงินใช้หนี้ทำงานเก็บเงินได้เรียนมีกินช่วยเหลือผ่องใสเมียรักอบอุ่นไม่ป่วยรวยปัญญาพัฒนาฉลาดชาติเจริญไปถึงไหนแล้วก็ไม่รู้แค่เลิกเหล้า
The year is 10 years from now. Augmented reality glasses have grown ubiquitous. A popular new app displays a timer above everyone's head, counting the seconds since the last time they shit their pants. Overnight, social hierarchies are upturned. Respect is earned and lost based on this number. It replaces credit scores, job interviews, dating rituals, friendships, relationships, careers, all dependent on these floating shit clocks. Some people constantly reset their timer as an act of rebellion. Others find loophole in adult diapers. Bank accounts don't matter anymore. Fast food empires crumble. What began as a harmless app became the basis for social currency, credibility, and attraction. Everyone was so focused on the ever-increasing number of their shit clocks that they didn't even notice the death timer.
Bing bong.
Thank you for watching GMTV.
Thank you guys for sticking around. And don't forget to like, subscribe to the show if you are here. It helps a lot with the algorithm, I guess. That's what they say. We are going to take a look at Abdul's coin Mute here. Abdul is our resident alpha caller. So he is here to make us all rich. Max bidding. We are going to look into this. Oh, wow. Interesting. BTC Sukuk. How do you say that, Abdul? I'm probably totally butchering it. Trillion plus asset. You heard it here first, everybody. And is Mr. Take Profits okay? I hope so. He's on the road. He will hopefully be joining us here at some point. I'm going to put off doing the charts as long as possible to give him the chance to come in and give us the lowdown. But if we have to, we'll look at the charts without him. Dodor, what is Dodor doing at the top of the chart? Look at this astronomical change in volume here in the past 24 hours, 2,000% change. We looked at this project and definitely fudded this one pretty good. I didn't understand this at all, and I'm still trying to figure out why is this now pumping. They've got a nice weird story. They've got hatching. You know, what is this? Like, what is this, man? That's the real question. It's a shelter for all the species where they are free from getting poached. Like, that's all I really know. There's 1,000 of these. And let's see. Why would this be pumping? Looks like there's going to be an airdrop for holders tomorrow. Dodor egg and hatching system. Be ready. Is this really why this is pumping? Is this the top of the charts because of this? There's got to be something else. A PDE game. There's got to be something else. I feel like this is something that Abdul would know about. I feel like it, but I don't know what Dodor is. But man, is it raging here? We did look at this when it was minting, and I remember, I think Mr. Take Profits probably threatened it with violence, if I recall correctly. Bored Apes still holding top spot. Lots of volume, not much change in the floor price. The Neolings also holding on to their top 10 spot. Primitives, this was that art block project that we covered yesterday. Doing well, doing well. Lots of volume coming through that one. Infamous Official, no idea what that is. Genuine Undead, of course. Shout out Abdul with the Genuine Undead alpha weeks and weeks ago. And Fidenza creeping back up into the top there. Those dang Fidenzas. What's this? Infamous. We are the unknown. We are the unspoken. We are the infamous. Okay. Infamous recruit passes. No, all they have is a Discord. Let's look at the art. Is there art? I mean, they're like jokery anons. The anime anons. The state is no longer a safe place. We are under constant surveillance. Terrorist attacks, rogue agents, counterintelligence. Our agency was created to tackle these exact problems. Oh, yeah? You're going to tackle all these real world problems? Is that a promise? Is that your utility? Oh, boy. Bounties start tomorrow. Okay. Well, God, it's just too many projects. Too little time, you know? Too many projects, too little time. Give it to me quick and raw. I want to know what I'm getting into. Dang it. I want to know. Yeah, these doodors are ugly. That's one thing they got going for them. They are super ugly. This Yugian project is barely holding on to that 11th spot there. This was another anime storytelling project. I actually think one of our audience members, Josh, might have given me the lowdown on this. No, it wasn't this one. It's a different one, different anime project. Over here on the this is an interesting website for Cardano NFTs, OpenCNFT.io. This shows you a bunch of just data on the Cardano NFT ecosystem. You can see biggest volume gainers here. Jesus 2. That sounds fascinating. Top sales over the past 24 hours. The delta between buyers and sellers here. You can see right now there is more sellers than buyers. Not a fantastic position to be in. You can also just see, of course, the top projects over here. Yeah, for all you Cardanoites, Cardano NFTs are getting their week in the sun, their 2 days of fame. I love the data over here on this website, though. I gotta say, this OpenCNFT is a cool site. And again, I haven't been able to mess around in here a bunch, but I just thought this would be something interesting to share. What are these strange things? The Jesus 2. I don't know. The Cardano people are they're on a different level of weird. You know, it takes a certain weirdness to be a Cardano maxi, guys. Really takes a certain level of weirdness. Let's check out real quick before I go into some things that are minting. Actually, this is interesting too, just real quick. Lucky Trader, big fan of Lucky Trader. I've briefly talked with the guy that runs this site. Good guy. Good dude. And they are working on lots of cool little tools over there. This Sharp report is kind of interesting. Track the movement of the best NFT traders to follow in 2022. I don't know what their definition of best NFT traders is. I'm assuming it's a certain percentage of profit. But this is interesting to see where the Sharp quote unquote wallets are going in the past. Oh, they do have live updates, but it's locked for special people. Last 24 hours, last 7 days, last 30 days. You can see these. They've got an interesting scoring system. This is calculated by weighing transactions, uniques, and percentage owned to get an overall view of how popular projects are with the top NFT traders. Higher scored projects are more popular with the top traders than lower scored projects for the time duration selected. So you can see kind of, this shows you the transactions in the top trader group, right? And the percentage owned of that project by these Sharp wallets. So you can see right now this Rapture project and the really quite ugly Dodors are on the top of this list. Let's go see, what is Rapture by Thomas Lynn Peterson. You know, if there's the buy, then the person's name, you just know it's somebody that's they've got like a following of some sort, and I never know who they are. I'm obviously not a good art snob. I don't know anything about any of these artists. It seems like every time it comes up. This looks like this could be generative art of some sort, perhaps. Looks like yeah, generative art. Sharp wallets be buying, apparently. Okay, Mute. This is a ZK roll-up DeFi platform. Invest and trade, earn yields, and oh my God! Wait! What is this?
Yo,
what is this disgusting creature that just crawled out of the dark? Yes, we can hear you. It appears you're in your miniature truck. Look at that tiny truck. I agree. Kenzo, look at that tiny truck.
Yeah. Here's my tiny truck.
Tiny truck. Oh, no wife docs, no kid docs. Oh, okay. Well, I guess.
Sorry. Yeah, it's just me.
But how's the road? How's the road treating you?
Haven't. I'm just about to leave to the airport, but
okay. Good. Yes, making the long trek out to the Denver airport. Good luck and Godspeed. It'll only take you what, a week to get there?
About an hour.
Plus
it's rush hour traffic, so maybe a little bit more. So yeah.
One of the top critics in the crypto space. Yes. Have you had a chance to look at the Chisenarts?
I haven't. I'm bummed.
Okay.
I must have missed on that one.
Well, I assumed you. It doesn't matter, right? You don't even have to look because you are going to just tell us the same thing that you tell us every day, right? That it's going to go down.
It sucks. It's going zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. I guess so. Probably nothing new.
That's just great. Yeah. I'm assuming you didn't hear that that Do Kwon is being hunted down by his investors now. There's like a group, an organized group of people hunting him down. Somebody's about to fly.
Weird. Why do they have to hunt him down? He said on Twitter that
he's not running
around the streets. And, yeah, he's not running. He's just going to the grocery store. And
well, it should be easy to find him, then, right?
They can't notice him. Just find him in the grocery store. No one knows who he is. You know.
Yeah, I'm just afraid that we're going to get some kind of weird vigilante justice video, like some kind of grainy video coming out, who was that leader in
Gaddafi?
Libya? Gaddafi, yeah, like a Gaddafi type video. I'm just scared for Do Kwon. So
gonna go down like Gaddafi, huh?
I hope not.
Being dragged by a truck.
I hope not. Oh God. Oh God. We are not condoning violence against Do Kwon. We love Do Kwon. Free Do Kwon. Well, what else? What else is going on over there?
Nothing. I tried to look at the charts a little bit this morning. When I was on the pooper, basically. But it didn't look. So I don't know. I was mostly just looking at ETH, and but it seems like today's could be a decent day. It's just it was just challenging yesterday's open. So it's like, okay, well, this could be where it starts to come down here soon. So, nothing too great, nothing too bad, just holding. And so I don't know. I was going to try to look in to see if there's any news or anything any reports that are going to be dropped in the next few days. I couldn't find anything right away, but.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the financial calendar, but nothing specific I can think of. We're just like, man, we are squeezing and ranging like a mofo right now on the daily.
I know it's gonna do something. It looks like it's gonna pop or dump and
poking it with a stick.
Yeah, no, dude, it's kind of miserable, but
yeah,
I'm not trading today, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, good day to not be trading. It seems like, honestly, there's not a whole lot of activity there.
Not a lot of volume. See, like yesterday too, there wasn't really a lot of volume, so it was kind of
even on the 4 hour. I mean, a very small amount of volume on these candles, even on the 4 hour there. So yes, low volume, but green on all the charts today. We're seeing 1-2 percentage gains.
It could be a decent day. you know, but that's what we kind of been having, is like green days, red day, green day, red day, red day, green day, red day, green day. Once in a while we'll get 2 green days in a row, but that's pretty rare. But
Oh wow, what a treat that would be.
right? That would be crazy. What? Yeah. So it's just, we're just still chilling in this range, which is, to me, it's like it not that bad of a thing.
Wow,
You know,
Solana
it-
looks like complete garbage, man. We got
Yeah.
it's broken its support
Yeah, I
levels.
saw it.
It's
I
got
saw
getting a
it
red
last night. I
wave.
saw it
It's looking
yesterday
bad.
that it was actually breaking that support, right? That happened yesterday.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah, I was
not
looking
looking
at
good.
that.
We're under 30.
Um,
So next stop is like, man, 26-ish probably would be our next
yeah,
real
it didn't
support
look too
levels.
hot. It didn't look too hot.
Yeah. Not looking
No,
sexy.
no, not at all. But we'll see how
Yeah,
it
I mean, I think it's because I think Cardano is going to first kill first it will
Solana?
kill Solana, then it will come for
It's
ETH,
just
as we
knocking on the
know.
doors. Just
As we
death
know.
knocking on the doors,
BitBoy
huh?
told us,
Just,
as BitBoy has told us, it will
it's
it will
funny.
come. It will
I know.
come.
I'm probably wrong in saying that I think Cardano might just go to 0 and might never come back, but it's
It's
like
okay. We like when you say it though.
that's still what I'm still
It makes
holding
us
up to that idea that
it's fun.
it could just not come back. So
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
it's
still
still
ultimate
not
butter
looking
on
great.
ADA.
Still not looking great on the charts here for ADA. Not looking great really for anything on the charts, sadly.
No, but I
So-
hate to cut you off. I have to get going. So I just wanna
Okay,
talk about
just
that.
real
I could-
quick. This is the
Yeah.
top trending NFT right now. Do you remember these?
Oh yeah, Dodos.
Yes.
Dodor.
Yeah. Just give us your quick thoughts on the artwork.
Dope. Love it. It's gonna be great. I would totally ape it and hang that shit on my wall, put my PFP, all that. It looks awesome.
Wow. It's the first NFT I think he's liked in a long time. And Zakenza wants to know, what's your wife's review of the show? She
I don't
loves
think
it.
she's ever seen the show. Every morning I'm like, yeah, she'll be like, okay, we're doing this and the other. I'm like, okay, but I'm still gonna do my show in the morning. And she's always like, oh yeah, okay. I don't think she's ever seen it. My son's seen it. But I think that's the only people that yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if she's ever
Your
seen
son is Dekenza? Is Dekenza your son? Is this some kind of weird? What's going on here?
I'd be actually pretty pissed that he'd mint out an NFT project better than I could, and he didn't tell me. So I'd be pretty pissed at that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, safe travels, and we shall see you on the other side.
All right,
That's
GM
where we'll be
everyone. I'll
meeting.
see. I could probably do this tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what time the funeral shit happens, but
Yeah. Well,
anyways.
you could do it live from the funeral, right?
Yeah, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
Graveside?
You gotta get away with just wearing a polo to the funeral. Or do I have to do a button-down shirt? That's a question for the
You
chat.
could do a polo. It just depends on how disrespectful you want to be.
Like, if my uncle wouldn't give a shit. He would not. He would not care two shits what people would wear. But
Yes. Yeah. That's probably true.
she's
yes.
not right. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Well.
Okay. Well, good luck. I hope I hope the fans don't mob you at the airport. And we'll.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. If I'm famous, I'm like crypto famous, and nobody knows what that.
Nobody
really
even knows
is
what crypto
anyway.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Great.
it'll be all right.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Well. Cool.
All right,
Hasta
GM, everyone.
luego, or whatever the saying is. Bye. Okay, well, that was a nice little visit by Mr. TP himself, and he was looking mighty glorious. His mustache looked very well trimmed. It looked like maybe he even had gotten a haircut. I couldn't really tell. That was beautiful. Okay, let's check out Mute here. ZK roll up DeFi platform, invest and trade, earn yields, participate in bonds, all in on one decentralized community Driven platform. Okay, this is the first time I've ever seen this. So you're going to all have to forgive me here, for I have no idea what I'm doing. What is a ZK rollup? What is ZK rollup? I don't know. Okay, so you got a swap platform going on here. You got a wallet. ZK must be a network, right? Or something. I don't know. It keeps trying to add a network to my MetaMask wallet. Layer 2. It's a layer 2 DEX based on ZK rollup technology. First need to deposit assets from the layer 1 wallet to the mute layer 12. Okay, so this is something cool. This looks like I've seen lots of sites like this. It's a swap site, a liquidity pool site. It's got some farming stuff. I don't know what it is, but this is the alpha. Okay, from Abdul. It's layer 3. Okay, layer 3. Gotcha. Is this going to have an airdrop? That is important. That is very important. Vitalik talks about ZK as the next big thing. Oh, okay. So maybe I need to do a little homework into what ZK is, and we can maybe get a little deeper into this. But I will say, this chart, this token is a raging. Looks like, let's see, what's its all-time high? Okay, well, when you look at 1 year, it looks a little more grim, but it is doing pretty well, at least as far as the past week goes, and even the past month and 3 months go. So there's something going on here for sure. Let's check out the Twitter. Limit orders, farming platform, bond platform built on Ethereum and ZK Sync. Okay, ZK Sync. Let's see. Today, we're extremely excited to announce that we have successfully completed milestone 3, proof merging with the integration of validity proofs. ZK Sync 2.0 is officially the world's first ever ZK EVM running on a public testnet. Okay, yeah, kept trying to add that testnet to my wallet when I was on their site. So this is a public testnet. Hey, you know, the testnets are good to mess around with, because sometimes, like we saw with Aptos, if you do things on the testnet, they may reward you with an airdrop. So that could be interesting. DeKenza says he will put a good video in Discord about ZK proofs for a primer. Okay, awesome. See, the guys, this is why you should join the Discord, because our producer DeKenza is the smartest person on the blockchain. Abdul is the alpha caller of all alpha callers, and together they are the super team. So yes, a good thing to look into and understand. It sounds like it, and that's why I'm feeling like I'm way out of my element here talking about ZK Sync. I don't even know what that is. This is like a whole new world, a whole new blockchain. It sounds like a layer 3 solution. So yeah, worth understanding for sure. Token seems to be crushing, up 17%. That's incredible. So yeah, definitely crushing. I hope you got bought in some of this, Abdul, when it was very low, like down in this 19-20 cents. If you did, slow clap for you there. Slow clap. So that's mute. Everybody check it out for yourself. Dior, as we say. And if you join the Discord, you can get even more alpha about what the ZK proofs are. And that's a good thing to know. Let's look at some NFTs, shall we? These are the Jolly Joker Sports Society. These are minting today. More Jokers. It seems like there's a lot of Jokery type projects. This is the wondrous world of the Jolly Jokers. 5,000 Jokers. Tell me what these are going to do. Tell me what it's going to do. They got a nice big team. A bunch of partners. Okay, here's the utility and roadmap. Oh, I love when it's one of these really mysterious one. Exclusive sports contests. Jolly Joker Rumble contests. The gym. Strengthen your Jolly Joker by sending him to the gym. I'm guessing that's essentially staking, where you can compete in contests or earn passive rewards. Yep, sounds like staking. Epic Experiences, a Jolly Joker community ticket fund will be formed for all holders. A sellout will guarantee 100 pairs of tickets given away in year one. Tickets to what? Arcade. You can compete against each other, other Jolly Jokers in contests to earn rewards. Okay. Guys, I can't get into this. It's hurting me. Oh, what is this? This is interesting. Okay, maybe this is something. Maybe I need to understand this more. Let's see. Where's the Twitter account? FAQ. Let's go to the FAQ. These are minting for $2.99 USD. Oh, on Flow. Okay, this is some kind of sports thing then. This is definitely a sports thing. They're minting on Flow for $300. It sounds like you can burn a card from this other NFT project called the Owners Club. It'll get you on the list for pre-order. You can send 5 NBA Top Shot moments on the Jolly Joker community wallet, which will also get you a spot on the list. Okay, so this is like some project that is definitely, if you're into sports NFTs, you probably already know what this is. Team behind Jolly Joker Sports Society has built the best-in-class OTM analytics site for NBA Top Shot and NFL all-day collectors. First ever NFL fantasy football game called the Owners Club. Okay, pride ourselves on over-delivering, and we plan to continue to do so. Okay, well, it's got a team. It sounds like they've already built stuff behind. And so, you know, that makes me feel bullish. This is not personally one for me because I am, I'm like a, here's the truth, guys. I don't watch sports. I'm not a sports fan. And I'm sorry. I won't back down. Abdul is saying to check out the Sukuk, BTC Sukuk asset. Sukuk is a Sharia compliant bond. Oh, interesting. Asset backed bonds instead of debt backed bonds could be huge. Interesting. Okay, let's look this up. You know, today, because it's such a weird show, I am at the beck and call of Abdul today because I trust Abdul because he seems like he does like research. Of course, I can't find it on my really crappy search engine that I'm using. This is interesting because, you know, I think this is a valid thing to be talking about, right? Because you have different markets that, you know, are in compliance with like religious laws, right? And those religious laws have their own court systems. They have their own financial products. And so, yeah, thinking about how to actually really, you know, create products aimed at those markets is certainly interesting. Bitcoin co-move and share risk with Sukuk and World Original. So this is some kind of paper about Bitcoin. I can't find this BTC Sukuk. Why can't I find it? Tell me the website, Abdul, or something, and I will look it up. Let's try to search Twitter real quick. Let's check it out. Let's do a little dive here. Sharia compliant transactions on the blockchain. Interesting. Yeah, you'll have to give me more details here so I can wrap my head around this more. I'm very not familiar with Sharia law at all, but I understand why you would want a product that works for, oh, it doesn't exist yet. Interesting. So this is like an opportunity for someone. It sounds like even the UK government has issued Sukuks. Okay, so this is a interesting opportunity for sure. I see what you're saying, like making cryptocurrency that is compliant. You know, I saw the Islam. Wasn't there an Islam token that was trying to be compliant with Sharia law? Okay, let's see. There was a crypto that came out that I just saw the other day. We covered it actually. Islam coin, I think, is what it was. Yeah, let's see. Check out this website. This might have been it. Sharia compliant digital money. Currency of the Hawk ecosystem serves the Muslim community, promotes Islamic values. I think this is the coin that we covered the other day. So this could be an interesting thing to look into too, because yeah, I mean, we want crypto to be worldwide, right? And I think what's even more fascinating than like state specific cryptos, right? Country specific cryptocurrencies, because to me that makes less sense, right? Because cryptocurrency is borderless. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me to have all these regional currencies turned into cryptocurrencies. What makes more sense to me is cryptocurrencies that are compliant with religious laws and religious doctrines, because those are things that are, there's a lot of people that are part of these different religious groups, and I could see that how and why there would be a demand for something like this. So this could be an interesting one to look into, Abdul. I don't know if this is what really addresses what you're talking about specifically, but yes, max bidding could be big. Bring golf money into crypto. Yeah, I mean, that's been the goal, or like the fantasy, right? With like all these projects, the Saudis projects, it's kind of become a meme in the community, that the Saudis will save us. But in a way, I do think that, the part of the goal has to be that we need to get more people from not just Western countries using cryptocurrency. And, when I look at the analytics for this show, it's mostly all people from the United States that watch the show. And part of that is because of the language, right? It's an English speaking show, but also because I think that the Western world is the most adopted to cryptocurrency so far. You have Asia is certainly heavily invested in cryptocurrency. We just covered yesterday, Japan is deregulating essentially to allow more exchanges to list more tokens. So, things are going to evolve, and I would love to see a day where the West is not the biggest consumer of cryptocurrency, and you've got, this is a nice, slick website too. I gotta say, this is a nice website. ISLM. Let's just check it out real quick, shall we? Let's just go look at this token. I wonder where it's listed. I don't know where it's listed. It might not be listed really on a lot of marketplaces yet. Let's just see. Oh, real quick, let's see what markets have Mute. Mute is on BKEX and Uniswap right now. Dude, Abdul always swoops in with the tokens that aren't listed on the main exchanges yet, which is, a lot of time where the big opportunity is in these tokens that aren't listed on big exchanges yet. So I don't know if this is the same ISLM, Islamic coin. Yeah, why is this? It's not verified yet by CoinMarketCap. Is that the price? There's no way. This can't be right. These cannot be correct. But obviously, still early on the Islamic coin thing. Let's see. Is this, maybe this hasn't launched yet? Trying to see if this has launched. It will scale like Bitcoin and hit 1 trillion in value. So I don't think this is launched yet. This is an article from just 2 days ago. Sharia compliant Islamic coin could scale like Bitcoin, hit 1 trillion value. Founders say, of course, founders like to say stuff like that. People in the Middle East are loosening their ties to Islam, especially in countries such as Iran. Oh boy, it has to bring in politics. Of course, can't just let it be, right? So this may have not launched even yet. So there's some alpha. We're doing alpha today. Interesting. The Islamic world already has a peer-to-peer informal cross-border gold remittance system. I'm learning a lot today. My brain is swelling right now, actually, from everything I'm learning. And yeah, I mean, a lot of times, we're all in our own little bubbles, right? It's hard to get out of your bubble. That's why, again, like, not to rant, but travel is a great thing. It's great to travel to other countries because you get to you expand your mind about what's possible and the way that other people are living, and helps you get out of your stupid little bubble, which we definitely tend to be in our own regional bubbles. Okay, let's look at some upcoming NFTs just real quick here. We've got this Songin, art inspired by Louis Bourgeois and Salvador Dali. So it's inspired by those artists. Utility driven by the community. Sounds like they don't know what they're going to do, but this is minting today on the Magic Eden Launchpad. Cracked souls are entering Magic Eden. Quite a biblical moment. Right. Okay. So this one just gives me rug vibes. Sorry, project. I just can't. It's like this whole utility driven by the community thing. Like, what is that? And they don't have a website, just a Discord and Magic Eden page that's giving me a 404 error. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, it is here though on the front page. It looks like. Art inspired by it's so art community, building a leading art studio, and go to Solana ecosystem navigator. Woohoo! Okay, that's that one. Art Blocks has a mint. I think this is today. I want to say yes. This is another Art Blocks mint. There will be 50 of these. Century 2052 by Casey Reyes. I kind of like this. I'm not going to lie. I know it's very simplistic, but I like that it's got a little animation to it. Today I'm 50. Will I live to be 80? Will I outlive this artwork? Will this artwork outlive me? Oh, so deep. Autobiographical, I mean. Creating art, experiencing art is the core of my life. So this is all about this person. It's a gift to others who have shaped the world of art that I inhabit. Pass. I look at the art block mints now because a lot of them tend to do pretty well. We had that one yesterday that's been doing well. It's been creeping up the top of the charts. So I do look at them. I'm just, some appeal to me, some don't. That's all. Dolph says that gold remittance system is called Hawala. 2001, together with MIT PhD candidate Ben Fries, Reyes created the processing programming language. Oh, wow. Okay. Is it interesting? Okay. See, this is why, again, like I always don't know who these people are. And it just shows you how out of touch I am with everything in the world. But this will probably succeed. I mean, that's the case. A lot of these Art Blocks projects, I feel like they do well. So that's why, again, like I'm always kind of looking at what's going on here. And there was one, I forget which one it was. I want to say it was like 2 weeks ago. I was planning on minting it. I just had I had set everything up. I had connected my wallet. I was ready to go. And then the mint happened and I wasn't I wasn't on that tab or whatever. And I just spaced it. I came over. Oh, it was already minted out and it did pretty well. So yeah, these tend to do well for sure. The Art Blocks projects. So I'm trying to figure out what the price is here. Fixed price of 1. So ETH, or 1 C2052. Wait, what? It's not ETH. Maybe it costs a previous NFT, like you maybe have to burn this C2052. I'm guessing something like that. Let's check this out. Let's see. Let's see. C2052, like a thing that I'm unaware of. Sometimes rectangles. These were the ones. These were the ones that I was going to mint. I don't remember what the mint price was on these. But yeah, anyway, Art Blocks usually does pretty good on his Wikipedia. Is there no price? The heck is that? Yeah, yeah, I know. The price is very weird. I tried to figure out. Well, let's go look. What is C2052? Let's just look this up on Twitter. How do I get one C2052? Did you ever get an answer? Yeah. So here you go. It's a part number. Dude, very mysterious. I guess we're not the only ones confused by the price of this thing. Just price your shit in ETH. Come on. Come on. Nobody else has really pointed that out, or they all know what C2052 is. Okay, here's another project. This one, Mr. Take Profitos sent me. This will be minting tomorrow, October 21st. It is a regenerative collection founded by David Belzais that redefines the nation concept. Become a citizen, become a misfit. This guy is building West DAO. West DAO is a startup society aspiring to become the first regenerative solar punk digital state. Okay, I've seen a couple crypto state projects before. This one, it looks like it's solar punk though. Whatever that means. For cyber nomads. He's also founders of Hawkers Co., sunglass company, and he's on the Forbes 30 under 30. Ooh, very cool. Okay, Misfits. I almost reread this as Miss Shits by accident, but it's Misfits. This one, I looked at it, okay, and it's pioneers forming a new collective force to co-create a society of shared abundance. Sounds like communism. A society structured by radical well-being for people and for the planet. They fight to relocate the common good at the center of our choices to build a regenerative reality. Now, you know, it's like this is all well and good, but like, do you really plan on buying land and making a real place, or is this going to be a city in the clouds because, you know, on the blockchain? Because if that's the case, I could give two shits, and that's then just it's just a fancy way of saying community. It's a community project. Come from 4 different versions of Earth, other time and space to co-create and the best possible version of the current one, the solar punk Earth. What is solar punk? Never heard of that. I know steampunk. I know cyberpunk, nature punk. What's solar punk? Misfits artwork reflects each being's bio, their origin characteristics, their personality, and their social or environmental commitment. Humania, dystopia, amphibia, posthumania. Posthumania. Fascinating. Causes. Misfits' mission is to reverse our planet's decline. There you go. They're coming in with the kicker now. Join a cause in which their experience and sensitivity can contribute the most. What does that mean? It's just a bunch of blah. EQO, social and economic justice, identity politics, and human rights. Okay. Buckley, climate emergency, energy crisis, biodiversity, pollution, resource management, chrono, health, rest, and lifestyles. It's like, what does this mean? What does this mean? Why is there an acorn in this person's hand? That's looks like a grenade. That's interesting. Utilities. Owning a misfit grants you direct access to West citizenship. That means access, creation, and participation in West governance protocols. Okay, so community DAO type thing. Roadmap, phase 1, NFT collection launch, exclusive merch, phase 2. The meta nation. Yeah, okay, it's a cloud country. Got it. Sounds like somebody that would throw tomato soup. Where's the tomato soup can up here? You're missing a tomato soup can. Excuse me. Donation to solar punk projects. Okay, to their own projects. What is solar punk? What is a solar punk project? I'm confused. Educational workshops. Collabs with brands, IRL meetups in Spain, West DAO, passport. Okay, you can get a passport to the Meta Nation, voting rights in the Meta Nation. Meta Nation, just another word for Discord community. Yeah, that is one of the fanciest words I've seen yet to explain a Discord community. Airdrop token. So nothing new actually in this roadmap. It's everything we've seen. Wag me, bros. Just wag me, please. Wag me harder, please. So Discord community, Meta Nation. What is Solarpunk? Oh, I might actually get an answer here. No. Oh, okay. Wait. No. No, come on. No. Is it because I have an ad blocker? Is this not working? Well, no. Come on. Does your FAQ section really not work? I'm reloading the page. That's bullshit. Oh, there's team. Oh, it looks like maybe I just needed to reload. There's a team section. Okay, they have a team. You can go see. Here's the co-founder. We already looked at David West. Oh, wait, is that his name? No. Did he name? Oh, no. That's just his real name. I think is this Bell size. I don't know, but I was gonna say if he named himself. Okay, I'm not gonna dox this person's poor family. Anyway, you can see there's some real people apparently behind this. Okay, let's see if they tell us. Yeah, okay, here we go. Solarpunk is a paradigm of speculative science fiction within the punk movement, and that from an aesthetic imaginary proposes a utopian. You know, I just utopia is just. Work. Alternative in which a balanced triangulation between human beings, nature, and technology thrives. Solarpunk movement has built an entire ethic based on initiative, proposals, solutions that range from the form of government. I mean, this is just like sounds like it's a meta nation though, and they're gonna invest in solarpunk projects. But I don't even understand what solarpunk is. Are they going to offset their carbon? Please do it. Climate positive, carbon negative collection. They're going to monitor their emissions. You can monitor your emissions, and then they're going to offset their carbon footprint with Nori. I don't know, dude. This project is too much for me. It's just too much for me. You can estimate the CO2 footprint of an ETH address. Oh, this is too fun. Oh, this is way too fun. Oh, I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go to Dickensis. We're going to shame Dickensis. This is like an ESG thing for your cryptocurrencies. What is here? Let's go find the contract. Okay, we're going to find out how much of a environmental menace Dickensis is right now. Okay. Yes. This contract received or initiated 2,804 ETH transactions, consuming 407,307,441 in gas. In total, it's responsible for 116,139 kilograms or 116 tons of CO2 emissions. Oh my gosh, Dickensis. Shame. So offset the remainder. Oh, okay. What is this? Oh my gosh, you can carbon offset token. Dickensis, I think you need to go offset your carbon here at ClimaDAO. Uh-oh, what is Solarpunk? This is a Solarpunk video. Oh, it looks fun. Oh boy. It looks like nature punk to me. Okay, well, there's a video. If you just look up what is Solarpunk, I guess you can find out. But I kind of like that. Dude, all this carbon tracking stuff. Oh my gosh. How do they calculate that? Wait, how do I get I need to want to get back to this. Learn more about blockchain submissions in our methodology. Well, I'm sorry, Dickensis, that I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I've taken part in your carbon emissions. So yes, you won. Destroying the environment one Dickensis at a time. I shudder to think how many tons of CO2 the dick butts have contributed. I shudder to think. So, yes. Okay. Well, what a fascinating thing. I didn't even know any of this existed. I have learned so much today, from mute token to the Islam token to the carbons, the amount of carbon that the Dickenses have contributed to the atmosphere. I am choking and dying because of my Dickenses. I didn't even know, but I will continue to hold them as I have promised to do so until the day that the blockchain dies or I die. So yes, we shall throw soup on our Dickenses. I'm going to print a Dickensa and I'm going to throw soup on it. And good, Abdul. Good. I think we should all adopt that. I'm surprised it doesn't say on here how to reduce your emissions through holding your farts, but you know, they've left that out. Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap this bad puppy up. It's been a glorious GM with all of you, and tomorrow I will be back here, same time, same place. Hopefully, Mr. TP will join us live from the graveside, and we'll have all kinds of fun things to talk about tomorrow. I have no doubt about that. Until then, have a GM-erific day, and thank you guys for the stream. Thank you for showing up, and we'll miss you, Dickensa, tomorrow. And we'll see for the rest of you. Hopefully, I'll see you here, same time, same place, 10 a.m. Eastern. And yes, have a GM-erific day, and talk to you guys later.